Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel US Immigration. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we will talk about the October 2024 Visa Bulletin reveals the potential fiscal year 2025 employment-based green card processing trends. The October 2024 Visa Bulletin, released by the U.S. Department of State, marks the beginning of fiscal year 2025 and offers critical insights into the potential processing trends for employment-based green cards. As the first bulletin of the fiscal year, it sets the tone for visa availability, priority date movements, and the overall demand across various employment-based categories. This bulletin not only provides applicants with a roadmap for what to expect in the coming months, but also highlights key factors that may influence processing times, retrogression, and visa backlogs. For employers and applicants alike, understanding the patterns revealed in this bulletin is crucial for making informed decisions about U.S. immigration and guard planning. If you are interested in this, so to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. October 2024 Visa Bulletin and its significance for FY 2025. The Department of State has recently released the first Visa Bulletin of fiscal year 2025, an essential document for those seeking employment-based green cards. This bulletin provides crucial insights into green card processing trends for the new fiscal year. It outlines how the limited number of visas will be allocated among various employment categories and signals the likely progression of priority dates, which determine when applicants can move forward in the green card process. While the October 2024 bulletin reveals some moderate priority date progression, the overall picture for FY 2025 suggests continued slow movement and long wait times. This article delves into the implications of the October 2024 Visa Bulletin and what it reveals about potential trends for employment-based green card processing throughout the fiscal year. A glimpse at priority date progression, modest gains in employment-based categories. The first key takeaway from the October 2024 Visa Bulletin is the moderate progression of priority dates across most employment-based immigrant visa categories. After a slow year in FY 2024, this forward movement is a welcome change. However, the modest nature of this progress suggests that green card applicants may still face significant delays. The start of the fiscal year typically brings a fresh set of immigrant visas, leading to more substantial forward movement in priority dates. Yet, the sluggish pace in October 2024 indicates that demand for employment-based green cards continues to far outstrip supply, signaling that slow processing and long wait times may persist throughout FY 25. Congressional constraints, INA, and visa limitations holding back progress. At the core of the employment-based green card backlog is the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1990, which set annual limits on the number of employment-based immigrant visas. These limits, administered by the DOS in coordination with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, have remained unchanged for over 3 decades. Despite significant growth in the global demand for skilled labor, particularly in technology and innovation, the visa caps have not been adjusted to reflect modern realities. This has led to prolonged waiting times, especially for applicants from countries with high demand, such as India and China, where wait times can extend into decades. The October 2024 Visa Bulletin underscores the challenge that these statutory limits pose, as the moderate progression of priority dates is largely a consequence of insufficient visa numbers compared to demand. Visa backlogs, the growing problem for high-demand countries. One of the most striking issues highlighted by the October 2024 Visa Bulletin is the continued backlog for certain countries, particularly India and China. These nations face the longest wait times due to per-country visa caps, which limit the number of green cards available to nationals of any one country. For applicants in employment-based categories like EB2 and EB3, the backlog can stretch into decades. The October 2024 Bulletin shows only slight improvements in priority dates for these categories, indicating that the backlog will remain a significant obstacle in FY 2025. This is particularly concerning for industries that rely heavily on foreign talent, such as technology and healthcare, where many applicants are caught in the backlog. The call for immigration reform, addressing outdated visa policies. The October 2024 Visa Bulletin once again brings to light the urgent need for immigration reform. U.S. immigration policies, particularly those governing employment-based green cards, have not kept pace with the evolving global economy. As industries like technology and science continue to advance, the demand for skilled foreign labor has grown, yet the visa system remains rooted in outdated constraints. There have been numerous calls for Congress to address these issues, including recommendations to raise visa limits, eliminate per-country caps, and recapture unused visas from previous years. While these reforms could provide much-needed relief to green card applicants, political gridlock and an upcoming presidential election make it unlikely that any major changes will occur in FY 2025. The role of USCIS policies aimed at easing the backlog. Despite the lack of comprehensive legislative reform, USCIS USCIS has implemented several policy changes in recent years to provide some relief to green card applicants. These changes include measures that allow applicants with pending green card applications to access certain benefits, such as work and travel authorization. However, these policies primarily benefit those already in the system, leaving those still waiting to apply with limited options. One potential solution, which some stakeholders have advocated for, is for the DOS to advance priority dates in the Visa Bulletin's dates for filling chart. This would allow more applicants to file their green card applications earlier, giving them access to benefits like job mobility and protection for children aging out of eligibility. However, such actions may face legal challenges, making them a risky option for policymakers. Implications for the U.S. workforce, the impact of green card backlogs on innovation. The growing backlog of employment-based green card applications, as highlighted in the October 2024 Visa Bulletin, poses a significant risk to the U.S. economy. In industries that rely on highly skilled foreign workers such as technology, healthcare, and scientific research, the inability to secure permanent residency promptly can drive talent away from the U.S. The National Academy of Sciences has warned that the U.S. is falling behind other countries in attracting and retaining foreign-born talent, partly due to the complexities and delays in the green card process. The October 2024 bulletin reinforces the need for reform to ensure the U.S. remains competitive in the global race for talent. Looking ahead, the outlook for FY 2025 green card processing. For many green card applicants, the October 2024 Visa Bulletin brings a sense of déjà vu. While there is some forward movement in priority dates, the slow pace suggests that FY 2025 will not bring significant relief to the backlog. With no major immigration reform on the horizon, applicants may continue to face long wait times, particularly those from high-demand countries like India and China. As the fiscal year progresses, stakeholders will be watching closely for any policy changes or administrative measures that could alleviate some of the pressure on the system. In the meantime, applicants and employers alike will need to navigate the ongoing challenges of the U.S. immigration system and plan for another year of delays. Conclusion: the need for long-term solutions. The October 2024 Visa Bulletin provides a glimpse into the future of employment-based green card processing for FY 2025, and the outlook is not entirely optimistic. While there is some movement in priority dates, the overall trend suggests that backlogs and delays will continue to plague the system. Without meaningful reform, the U.S. risks losing its competitive edge in attracting global talent, which could have long-term consequences for the economy. As applicants wait for legislative action, USCIS and DOS will need to explore creative solutions to provide relief within the current legal framework. Until then, FY 2025 may look much like FY 2024, marked by slow progress and continued uncertainty for those seeking permanent residency. The October 2024 Visa Bulletin is more than just a list of dates and numbers. It offers a glimpse into the future of employment-based green card processing for fiscal year 2025. Whether it's shifts in priority dates, the potential impact of visa backlogs, or trends in various employment-based categories, the information it reveals will shape the strategies of both employers and applicants. As the fiscal year progresses, staying updated on subsequent bulletins and evolving immigration policies will be essential for navigating the complex U.S. immigration system and optimizing green card processing outcomes. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
Hello everyone, welcome back to channel US Immigration. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we will talk about October 2024 Visa Bulletin reveals the potential fiscal year 2025 employment-based green card processing trends. The October 2024 Visa Bulletin released by the Department of State provides a glimpse into employment-based green card processing trends for fiscal year 2025. While there is some modest forward movement in priority dates across most employment-based categories, the overall picture suggests that applicants are likely to face continued delays and long wait times throughout the fiscal year. The slow movement in priority dates, particularly for countries with high demand like India and China, underscores the long-standing issues in the US immigration system. The start of the fiscal year typically brings a new allocation of immigrant visas, which often results in more substantial progression in priority dates. However, the limited movement seen in the October 2024 Visa Bulletin points to a mismatch between the visibility and demand. The imbalance is rooted in the Immigration Nationality Act of 1990, which sets annual limits on employment-based immigrant visas. These limits, which haven't been updated in over 30 years, are no longer adequate to meet the growing demand for skilled foreign workers and leading to extensive backlogs. For applicants from countries like India and China, where demand for employment-based visas is especially high, wait times can span decades. The October 2024 Visa Bulletin shows only minor improvements in these categories, indicating that the backlog will persist, significantly impacting industries that rely on foreign talent, such as technology and healthcare. The National Academy of Sciences has warned that these delays could undermine the U.S. ability to attract and retain highly skilled foreign workers, which is crucial for maintaining its competitive edge in global innovation. Efforts to address these backlogs through legislative reform have stalled, with little progress expected in the near term, particularly with 2024 presidential election on the horizon. Proposals to raise visa limits, eliminate per-country caps, or recapture unused visas from previous years remains in political limbo. In the absence of legislative action, some stakeholders are advocating for policy changes. At the agency level, one proposed solution is advancing priority dates in the Visa Bulletin state for filing chart, which would allow more applicants to submit their green card application and access benefits like work authorization. While USCIS has implemented some measures to provide relief, these changes mostly benefit those with pending applications, leaving new applicants with few options. The October 2024 Visa Bulletin highlights the urgent need for long-term solutions to fix the US immigration system. Without meaningful reform, the US risks losing its ability to attract foreign talent, which could have lasting negative effects on its economy and global standing.